Українці, українки, наші захисники.
Ukrainians, our defenders. Today was a real Polish day. I was glad to welcome the president of our fraternal Poland and my friend Andrzej Duda in Kyiv. First, on May the 3rd, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom Boris Johnson addressed our Verkhovna Rada online, and today, already personally, there was the President of Poland. And, by the way, this line of cooperation, Ukraine-Poland, Ukraine-Britain, was really very effective and remains so during this war. I am glad to know that Ukrainian-Polish relations are finally on a completely clean, sincere basis, without any quarrels and old conflict heritage. This is an achievement, the historical achievement of our nations, and I want the brotherhood between Ukrainians and Poles to be preserved forever. As I said about this today to the deputies, for our unity, the unity of Ukrainians and Poles, to be a constant value that no one will violate. I signed a decree on the introduction of a new award of Ukraine, to thank those cities of partner countries that have helped the most. And Rzeszów became the first such city, the rescuer city, quite rightly. Another decision I announced today is the preparation of a bill that will be a mirror image of the law on our citizens, Ukrainians, passed in Poland. What is this law? Ukrainian men and women temporarily staying in Poland, fleeing the war, have de facto and de jure been given the same opportunities as Poles. And it will be the right gesture to pass such a law in Ukraine. Let it be so that the citizens of Poland will never have to use such a law, but let us show our gratitude and our respect. And I also want it to be part of our new neighborhood policy. We must resolve disputes and remove the pressure of the past from our current relations with all Ukraine's neighbors who respect us and are not occupiers of our state. A decision has been reached that is revolutionizing the order on our border. We are introducing joint customs control with Poland. This will significantly speed up border procedures. It will remove most of the corruption risks, but it is also the beginning of our integration into the common customs space of the European Union. That is a truly historical process. Of course, Andrzej and I also talked about the defense support for Ukraine and about strengthening sanctions against Russia and about the steps we need to take to achieve our common goal, full membership of Ukraine in the EU. I am grateful to Andrzej and all the Polish people for the fact that we are going along this path as quickly as possible. In the evening I spoke with Prime Minister of the United Kingdom Boris Johnson. I told Boris about our meeting, about the negotiations, about the situation on the battlefield. We are looking for ways to increase the volume of our exports, especially agricultural products, as well as the volume of fuel imports to Ukraine. I am preparing to start a new week of maximum diplomatic activity in the interests of our state. On Monday I will join the discussion at the Davos Forum. This is the world's most influential economic platform where Ukraine has something to say. There will be other public speeches during the week, including an address to the Stanford University community, as well as a special format of communication with the political and expert communities of Indonesia. Of course, the schedule also includes a large number of contacts at the bilateral level with representatives of various states and international organizations. Our state expands its international ties every week to get everything it needs to end the war as soon as possible. There will be a new meeting of representatives of the partner countries, Rammstein II, if we call this group after the place of its first meeting in Germany. We look forward to new useful decisions for our defense. I signed a decree on awarding our military. 194 servicemen of the armed forces of Ukraine were awarded state awards, 44 of them posthumously. Everyone should always remember these people, those who give their lives for Ukraine, so that all generations of our people can live freely and choose independently with whom to be friends, whom to respect and what values to pass on to their children. Eternal glory to all who stood up for Ukraine, eternal memory to each and everyone whose lives were taken by the Russian invaders. Glory to Ukraine!